but I need to kind of brush up on it a little bit. So
Austrian 122, connect Vienna radar 134, decimal 350, bye bye.
134350 Austrian 122, choose, danke.
Tschüss.
Bye bye. Vienna radar, good evening, Austrian 122, flight level 1, correction, flight level 330, approaching Akima.
122, Wien radar, good evening, identified, hit Maslow 2, key arrival, direct point Maslow.
Confirm direct to waypoint Masso, Austrian 122.
Austrian 122, Maslow is confirmed.
Okay, direct to Mazo for the Mazo 2 whiskey, runway 34, Austrian 122. Mazo direct.
Austrian 122, correct. Now, when ready, descent flight level 170 to be level at Maslow.
When ready, descent flight level 170 to be leveled by Masso, Austrian 122. 170 when ready, so we'll need to wait basically for the top of descent in our flight plan. We can see the top of descent in about 25 miles or so. 170 is set, we've got the top of descent showing, and 170 at Masso, so that's all good. It looks like I might be on time. At 45, we're gonna land on. No, not really on time, a little bit later. So I'm just currently checking the latest weather as well on my side. Latest weather still 260 at 6, scattered at 5,000 feet, few CBs, 1011. Okay, that's the 1750 Zulu weather. So the new weather should be updated soon. Excellent.
Bravo Papa 0912, you were already cleared.
Check this out with the sunset. It's gonna be a lovely approach runway 34 with the sun setting. It's gonna be really nice, I think. Cool. See underneath? Oh yeah, like this as well. Ah, it's a nice view. Fantastic.
Okay, go Delta Course November, QNH class 1012, taxi runway 17 Delta via Delta. Line up is approved, call me for the control.
Destination class is 1012.
Okay, go Delta Course November, say again, your transmission was broken after the QNH.
The QNH is 1012, taxi to vertical runway 7 Delta via Delta, and line up is approved.
Dankeschön.
So just about ready to start the descent now, approaching top of descent point in 3 miles. And we were cleared when ready to descend level 170 by Masso.
ETF 45 mm.
So the next frequency will be Vienna approach 13467, starting the descent 13467. Loads of 34 today, 13435 and 13467.
This is November 711 Echo Whiskey, party in Innsbruck. Request start of clearance, locating at 5. Information Papa on board.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the arrival. It's gonna be spectacular with the sunset. Should have some runway lights and stuff. It's gonna be really, really nice. Hopefully the FPS will be okay, not gonna suffer too much. No sign of thunderstorms, so got a little bit of extra fuel to play with. Actually, almost about 4,400 kilos, 4,400 kilos. So that's at least an hour and a half worth of fuel still. So there's no issues there. That's what I like to do. I think it's quite wise if the weather is forecast is showing any sign of thunderstorms or something like that. It's maybe to take a bit of extra fuel in case we need to hold or delay the approach. But if the extra fuel doesn't do the trick, then maybe have a little bit of fuel to go to further alternate, where the weather is forecast to be nice. The weather around Austria was not so good. The forecast was showing for all the various airports around thunderstorms in Bratislava, for example, in Linz or in Graz in Austria. Even Munich was showing a bit of thunderstorm forecast. So if you go to one of those alternates and you get into a thunderstorm when you're diverting already from a place with a thunderstorm, then it's no good. So I need to kind of make sure that if you're diverting somewhere, the weather there is good, even if it means carrying extra fuel. Anyway, I said the weather is good in Vienna, just scattered at 5,000 feet, a few CVs. Doesn't look like there's much on the weather radar. We'll see as we get closer in.
Austrian 122, turn right direct to waypoint Thailand. I say again, right direct Thailand.
Okay, right direct to second waypoint, please. Austrian 122.
Austrian 122, Thailand. Bravo, Alpha, Lima, Alpha, Delta.
I got Bravo, Alpha, Lima, Alpha, and the next letter, please. Austrian 122.
Bravo, Alpha, Lima, Alpha, Delta.
Direct to Balad, Bravo, Alpha, Lima, Alpha, Delta, Austrian 122. Thank you very much. Sorry, the connection is not great. Thanks. So direct to Ballad.
No problem, you.
Yeah, so far I'm not agree now. Are you finished?
So when we get direct and it's not on the flight plan, we look at where it
Great
is.
to have you on the frequency.
Ballad.
Walk 4002, please. Walk 40.
Okay, so it's on kind of left left base. Okay, so we can execute that. We're probably gonna be a little bit high, but it's gonna give me a good shortcut, which is nice. Seatbelt sign on.
Fasten seatbelt signs.
Seatbelt sign on.
Seatbelt signs.
Level 80.
On.
And then I'm gonna fix some sort of waypoint after Ballad to join the ILS. So I need to come back to plan mode and FI 3-4 after Ballad maybe. No, maybe not straight away this one. Maybe take Whiskey 973. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that makes sense. Perfect. It's gonna work out nicely. That's a massive shortcut as well. It's 8 minutes, saving 8 minutes on the arrival. Actually, we're gonna be alright. Vienna.
Bravo Papa 0912, contact München arrival.
Traffic ahead of us. On TCAS here. Nice.
Oscar 2903, contact München radar frequency 124.05.
So I'll take note of actually maybe lowering the sound in the simulator, because I've already lowered the sound in VPilot, but the sound is quite light. Oh, here's the traffic up here. Wow, fantastic. That's this guy here. I thought the labels, I need to check if we see the labels, but we can see the traffic here. Oh, fantastic.
Oscar 122, contact radar frequency 124.77.
Vin radar 134.67, Austrian 122. Thanks for the service and the shortcut. See you next time. Yeah, here's the traffic. So switching to approach. Vin approach, good evening, Austrian 122, descending flight level 170, direct to Ballad, information Alpha, Boeing 738.
Austin 122, good evening. Information Mike, this current. Expect vectors ILS 34, number 1 for the approach.
Expect vectors for the ILS approach runway 34, Austrian 122. Very good. Number 1. No delays, good weather. Formation Mike. I have to refresh that at Alpha. good to go. Check the digital ATIS on serve info. I still use the good old serve info. The information mic, yeah. Earlier on it was information alpha, I think. Ah no, it was mic. Yes, that's my bad.
Austrian 122, expect further descent in about 3 minutes.
Roger, Austrian 122, and it was information mic. My apologies. I thought it was alpha, but it was mic I had, so that's all good. Thanks, Austrian 122.
No problem. Then 015 times level 240. Level 240 right now, 015.
Alt acquired and altitude hold. Come on people, you can do it. You can do it people. This is not very encouraging for me. Evening time and waiting for people to come and see the stream. Oh, the texture with the sunset is gonna be really nice. Really nice. Really looking forward to the approach. We're gonna get 0 degrees. Gonna get into a bit of clouds. So put the engine anti-ice.
Liner 015, contact me 13435.
TAI.
You know the 13435, Liner 015, ciao, danke dir.
So expecting radar vectors. That's gonna be really good. Really good. I have to say
Austin 122, send left heading 110, descent 1, flight level 120.
Left heading 110 and descent flight level 120, Austrian 122. So 120, which is the transition level, heading 110. Flight level change, retard, MCP speed, heading select. Oh, and we've got traffic underneath climbing. I'll be curious to see that one. And the cloud is maybe... Oh, here is. And we've got the label. It's right there. Oh, fantastic. Ryanair something 015, I can't see it properly. 7 miles out, 17,000 feet. Oh, wow. Ah, this is really nice. Fantastic. Super duper, as they say. So we're gonna improve the FMC a little bit. Ballad we're not going to anymore. Looks like we're heading more towards the whiskey 972 waypoint, so we'll update, and that's gonna correct the descent profile. It shows like we're fairly high, so I'll speed up the descent a little bit. It's all very clear around. There's actually not much in terms of cloud on the 777. The automatic engine anti-ice never comes on really. Certainly wouldn't come on if it's just that cloud coverage. So then don't need to panic. Austrian 122, I request further descent.
Austrian 122, descent 10,000, 10,000, QNH 1011.
Descent altitude 10,000, 10,000, QNH 1011, Austrian 122. 1011, 10,000 feet. We're coming back on the profile, sorry. But the aircraft is fairly slippery, and even more so in the simulator, so I don't want to get caught out.
Austrian 122, descent 8,000 feet.
Descent altitude 8,000 feet, Austrian 122. 8,000. Reducing 250 knots. This is gonna be very nice. 10 checks down.
10 checklist. Recall. 10 checklist complete.
So we have our ILS frequencies. We've got our ident Oscar Echo November, which is correct. Standby ADI. The courses are set. Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters and instruments.
Set and cross-checked.
Approach frequencies.
Checked and set.
Approach checklist complete.
Cool. One to go.
Austrian 822, left heading 090, descent 6,000 feet.
Left heading 090, descent altitude 6,000 feet, Austrian 122. 090, 6,000. Oh, nice. We check the textures there. Wow, that's very, very nice. Back the speed towards 220 knots. Still fairly high on the profile. Flaps 1.
Speed check. Flaps 1 selected.
We're gonna have to go down a little bit because it's getting a little bit high. Flaps 5.
Flaps 5 selected.
This thing doesn't want to come down.
Austrian 122, descent 3,000 feet.
Descent altitude 3,000 feet, Austrian 122. That's gonna be interesting because I'm very high there. From Austrian 122, we're gonna need extra track miles, please, to lose the height.
Austrian 122, sorry sir.
We're gonna need the extra track miles to lose the height. Austrian 122 a little bit too high at the moment.
Austrian 122, rapid.
Flaps 10.
Good evening.
Flaps 10 selected.
And we drop inbound bar 170. Yeah, clear from Tango Victor Alpha, good evening. Contact, continue. Continue firing. We drop.
This aircraft is not going down. It's yeah, it's on flight detent. We can't use more speed brakes. It's only giving 1400 feet per minute. It's not going down at all.
Austrian 122, turn right heading, confirm right heading 310, clear ILS 34.
Right heading 310, cleared ILS 34, Austrian 122. So he's bringing me all the way around, the good man. This aircraft is not going down at all. It's gonna be okay though. 310. But yeah, in a case like this, if you feel like you're getting too high, then you have to ask for extra track miles. And the controller there is very good. It's giving me some sort of extended vectors back onto the ILS, which is really good. So we got localizer capture 341. Austrian 122, localizer established 34.
Confirm frequency. Okay. Confirm.
Austrian 122, localizer established.
Austrian 122, thank you. Number 1 for your approach, wind check 300 degrees 5 knots, speed 160 knots or more, until 5 miles BME, continue.
Continue approach 160 or greater to 4 DME, Austrian 122. The tower is...
Austrian 122, make it 5 DME.
we'll make it 5 DME, Austrian 122. Next frequency. Are they all gone? We'll see. Next frequency tower will be 1194. And we're maintaining 160 or greater to 5 DME. So obviously with the extended radar vectors, it kind of rescued the situation quite well. And then we are a little bit low, but I would rather be a little bit low than too high. The aircraft, for some reason, unless I'm missing something on this simulation, but for some reason this aircraft is not going down, is with flaps 10 and speed brakes extended, it's only doing 1400 feet per minute. Something not quite right. So glide slope capture, missed approach is 5000 feet.
Austrian 122, contact tower 1.9.4. Good night.
Tower 19.4, Austrian 122, thank you for the great service and see you soon. Cheers.
You're welcome. Yankee from Tango Victor Alpha, information postcard is now current. Expect vectors ILS 29er, and you may route direct Whiskey 9er 56.
Gear down. Gear down.
Gear speed check. Moving down.
Wind Tower, good evening. Austrian 122 ILS 348 miles.
Austrian 122, good evening.
Flaps 15.
Correction, 300 degrees, 5 knots, 100 degrees, rocket left.
Clear to land, runway 34, Austrian 122. Landing floor.
Okay. Gear down and secured. Cabin crew seats for landing.
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30 selected.
Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
On.
Recall.
Checked.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Auto brake.
Set. Set.
Now set. Flaps. Landing lights.
On.
Landing checklist complete.
Cool. So this is really nice. With the sunset. Wow. Check this out. Very nice. That's a perfect end to a nice flight. Right. Concentrate on the landing. Here comes the motion. Autopilot off, auto throttle off, flight director. The wind is virtually calm. 56% N1. Check. Landing. Reversers. Wow, this is beautiful. Really nice. 60 knots. Start the reversers, manual braking. Take the next left, I guess. Bravo, or maybe Bravo 4. So the second left. Yeah, that's Bravo 5. Somebody there, so maybe we'll go Bravo 4. Yeah, Bravo 4. Austrian 122 vacating Bravo 4. I hope that.
Austrian 122 back to Vienna, contact being ground 121.6. Bye-bye.
Ground 121.6, Austrian 122. Bye bye, thank you for the service. 1216.
Mean Tower, Austin 238, with you on holding point runway 29er, ready for departure.